Yesterday, the matter between Mama Jacqueline Maarohanye, actress Amanda Dupont, and Masechaba Ndlovu was heard by presiding Judge Shanaaz Mia. The matter is regarding an urgent application brought by TV personality Dup's mother to have the two women remove social media posts in which they mention her name. The Judge Mia ruled that no urgency exists, and the court subsequently ruled against Mama Jackie. We speak again to the defendant's attorney, Mabu Marweshe, to break this down for us and give us an understanding of what all of this means. Thank you once again, Mr. Marweshe. I think what's quite important here is to understand what exactly the judge said and what her ruling means. The fact that this particular case has been struck off the urgent role. What exactly does that mean?
Yes, thanks for having me, and good afternoon to you, Sister, and to your viewers. The judge, from the beginning, confined the parties to the agency of the matter, and she has indicated, I think, throughout of the proceedings, that they should cater their arguments to the agency of the matter. I could tell at that time that this was going to be one of those matters where the judge will not deal with the merits of the matter. And indeed, that's how it actually happened, because the parties were only restricted to deal with the agency. The applicant did address the issues of agency, but touched on the merits, and also our senior counsel, Tembega, we did touch on the issues of merits and when he was busy addressing the court on an agency. And that's when the judge decided that she will have to make a ruling based on agency without even dealing with the merits. And indeed, she struck the matter with costs from the roll, as it was predicted from our case, as I indicated to you before the matter could resume in court yesterday, that we have opposed this application on the basis that it just lacks agency. It wasn't supposed to be placed on an agent roll.
According to the applicant, the reasons why she was applying for urgency is that she felt that her life was in danger, and she felt that her reputation was being tarnished, the allegations against her of being called a witch, so to speak. With those arguments having been put forward, what are the reasons that the judge put forward for the striking off the roll of this particular matter and deeming it not urgent?
Yes, based on those two issues, the judge did address the issues in her ruling. The first issue about the safety of the applicant, the judge raised issues that the applicant alleged that she had opened a case at the police station, but she failed to join the police to be the party to this proceedings so that the police can answer to those allegations. Now, the judge then found it difficult that the applicant can now still persist on those issues of her life being placed at risk. But on the issue of defamation, that the statements that have long been made public, the judge also found it difficult that there was an agency in those issues. You may recall that the allegations pertaining the applicant in relation to Oprah have been in the public domain for years. So the judge also found it difficult that formed part of the relief that the applicant was trying to seek from the court. Hence, the judge decided that the horse is bolted at this time. There was no way that this matter was urgent. The judge was also guided by some of the authorities that have been decided in the past, which indicates that if it has been more than 3 weeks and you have not approached the court while you are aware that the publications are out there in the public domain, it's too late for you to approach the court after that 3 weeks and asking that the court should entertain the matter on an urgent basis. So that's where the judge arrived at the ruling that there was no urgent